So it turns out some Xbox fans are a little bit miffed and upset with Microsoft right now. In fact, I've seen a lot of people calling them out on social media platform X and other places as well. Again, I can understand and I actually sympathize with a little bit of this because it does seem a little bit strange that we haven't seen anything come from this so far. So I could definitely see why people are just I guess a little bit miffed or upset or whatever. We'll see how this kind of turns out, if this is something indeed that Microsoft can even change. You would think that they would be able to, but so far, no luck whatsoever. So let's get into it. Hey, I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews, back with another video. If you guys enjoy my content, I do daily gaming content. Leave a like and possibly consider subscribing. Let's get into it. So, new Game Pass titles have been announced, and people aren't happy about it. Microsoft confirmed the next batch of titles coming to Game Pass: Journey to the Savage Planet, Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawls 2, as well, followed by Cricket 24, The Case of the Golden Idol, Neon White, and Tchia. So anyway, yeah, this is a little bit weird. Journey to the Savage Planet, it seems like that's been in and out of Game Pass a few times now. But anyway, titles that joined Game Pass in June also include Still Wakes the Deep, My Time at Sandrock, Kaplurth, EA Sports FC 24, SteamWorld Dig 2, and Robin Hood Sherwood Builders. The following titles will leave Game Pass on July 15th. Coffee Talk 2, Figment 2, Sins of Solar Empire, Toem, and The Wandering Village. So, again, it's weird because why are people upset about this? I don't know about these games. I mean, they could be okay, I guess. But I think the main thing that people are kind of complaining about is where's the Activision stuff, right? Here we are, June, and there's no Activision stuff yet. People are really kind of wondering when that stuff is coming. They've got all this stuff that they could be releasing, and it doesn't look like they've been releasing. They're releasing anything anytime soon. I mean, there's the newer Spyro games, Crash Bandicoot games. There's the remake of Crash Nitro Racing. There's a ton of old Xbox 360 Call of Duty games. Like, what's the holdup in releasing these things? A lot of people are actually hoping that Microsoft goes back and works on some of the backwards compatibility stuff. There's a lot of cool, like, Marvel games that we're missing out on that could be released on the platform. There's the Transformers games, the Deadpool game, stuff that people really want to see back on the platform. And Microsoft has the ability to make that so, but it doesn't look like they're going to be doing that anytime soon. So people are relatively upset about this, and like I said, I can understand why. You have to just wonder what Microsoft is thinking. What have they been doing for these past months? Here we are almost a year on from them completing the buyout of Activision, and we're sort of sitting here going, listen, there's nothing doing here, right? They haven't really come through with anything that we wanted. That's an unfortunate aspect of what's going on right now in the world of Xbox. So I honestly hope that something changes here before too long, because it's starting to get a little bit frustrating as a fan. Some of the reasons why you buy an Xbox, or some of the reasons why you invest in Xbox to begin with, and now those promises are like kind of fallen by the wayside, and I could definitely understand why people are pretty miffed and upset by this. I'm hoping that we see some of this stuff. I don't know why they ever closed the backwards compatibility program anyway. I mean, you're Microsoft, you're a multi-trillion-dollar company. You could definitely do something if you wanted to, set your mind to it, hire people, create a thing specifically for this. I don't know, it just seems really weird to me that we're not getting anything, and it's just a sad situation in general. So I hope that Microsoft can change things up and come through for people. At the end of the day, it doesn't really exactly look like that's going to be the case, though, and I just have to wonder, what is there something at the back end that's going on here? Is there something that Microsoft isn't telling us? Is there some, is this stuff not going to be able to make it? Like, what are they worried about? Why can't they get some of this stuff up? I don't understand personally. So maybe you guys understand, but I have been seeing a lot of people kind of complain about this on X, and everybody's kind of talking about how, they feel kind of screwed over a little bit and disappointed that Microsoft isn't doing what is needed to be done. So, again, we'll see what happens. It's a weird situation, and I can understand why people are kind of freaking out a little bit about it. But again, it's like we have Game Pass, and Game Pass almost seems redundant right now. And what I mean by that is the stuff that we're getting on Game Pass, it seems like we've already had that at various different points. Maybe not all of it, but at least I know that Savage Planet game has come to Xbox and has left Xbox Game Pass at least one other time, maybe two. So it's sort of strange that we're getting, the same old games again, but we're not getting, something new. Like, I hope that we can get that before too long. I would love to see Microsoft do something in like a spectacular announcement or something. A lot of us really kind of thought that we would get that type of announcement at the not E3 showcase or whatever, but here it is, even later, and we're still not getting the things that we were promised, not getting the things that we've been asking for. So I hope that we get something anyway. So Microsoft, they're going to be Microsoft. They're going to do what they do, and I guess we're just kind of going along for the ride. But I hope that this is straightened out a little bit, because I've been a little bit disappointed with some of the Game Pass entries lately. And I know it's like people are going to be like, "Oh, you're entitled. You're this, that." Listen, I buy the games that interest me, so it's not really a thing. But to me anyway, in general, the amount of games and the type of games that we've been getting have been a little bit lackluster here and there. So I hope that they change that up before too long. How do you guys feel about this, though? Do you guys want to see the Activision games go in there? I think like the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games were Activision games at one point. That Deadpool game was, let me think. There's a few Transformers games under Activision as well. There is the Spyro trilogy that was remade, the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy, Crash Bandicoot 4, Crash Nitro, the Tony Hawk remakes. Those are also games that could be put into the the Game Pass as well. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but share down below what you guys think. Please like the video if you enjoy it. Share it out, subscribe, rack 'em up.